Sure. Yeah.
I would probably date her.
Okay. Let's see what she has. Let me see if you agree with what she says.
Controversial opinion, but if you have a token white and you're hanging out with your friend group of color, you need to ask permission from everybody in the group to bring your white friend. Like, don't just bring them. Ask for explicit permission from everyone, because just because you're comfortable with them doesn't mean that everybody's comfortable with them. I might not be in the mood to deal with white shenanigans that day. That's all I'm saying. And another thing, it feeds into their ego. Like, don't let them think they're a good white person. Don't give them that card to use against other people. Please don't do that.
So what do you think? If you,
I don't like white shenanigans. Who does? I've never liked it.
Who does?
Ever since I've been in this country. You know,
you're sick of white
they're
shenanigans.
Just fucking around, frolicking around.
So if you're with a group of Asians, do you have to ask permission to bring a white?
Well, I do mention it.
Well, how do you say
I don't
it?
get the permission.
How do you say it?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
All right.
Or am I different?
I'm calling.
Do I get a different pass?
I'm going to call the main guy.
Yeah.
Ling.
All right.
Right? No, well, the Ling doesn't.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but that's why maybe I won't bring you.
I got it.
Because you already assumed. You know what I mean? You'll come to the party and go, hello. And it just feels weird, right? So, you know what I mean? I think that's on you.
Was that white shenanigans?
That was white shenanigans.
I walk into a big room of all Asians.
Yeah.
What are we eating?
Supplies. You know what I mean? Okay, so
They're all like, "You brought supplies?" No, supplies.
Yeah.
Is this? How do you feel about that,
Lynn?
Rudy?
I think what she's saying is kind of true because from what I've noticed, like maybe like hooking up with white and like Asian people, I kind of connect more to the Asian, and I don't really connect to the white people. Mm-hmm. And also, I don't want to bring someone who's like you, Tito Andrew. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
if
if it's like you, I'd tell them like, oh, he's coming.
He's coming.
No,
but she's saying you have to ask for permission.
No, I'm just gonna say, oh, he's coming. I don't have to ask.
Right.
Yeah. You just have to mention it.
It's interesting.
To like warn them.
I ask.
What do you say, Ling?
I go, Ling, you know, at all? I can say it. I go, Ling, I'm bringing, you know that podcast I do about friends? He's like, yeah. And I go, I'm bringing Andrew, right? And he'd be like, nah, at first.
Oh, really?
And then I have to pitch it. Yeah, he's honestly, like, he's not, you know, he's not an insurrectionist. Mm-hmm. You gotta throw that out there.
That's the first thing you have to say?
Yeah, like he wasn't there, you know what I mean? Right. On the 6th or whatever.
Right, I support it, but I wasn't there. Right.
Right, I wouldn't say that part. Yeah, I wouldn't say that part. I go, you know, like if he was on a dating site, it would say politically moderate.
Right. Moderate.
Yeah, I would say moderate,
Okay.
right? Just lukewarm, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'd be like, he's only gonna be there for like a quick sec.
Pop in, pop out.
He's gonna pop in and pop out, right? And he's not gonna shoot anybody. That's not what I mean.
He doesn't know.
He's like, pop, and then pop out. You know what I mean? No, like he's going to say hello. Yeah. He's gonna say, you know what I mean? Happy birthday, and he's gonna leave. And then he'll be like, all right.
And then it'd be okay.
Yeah, but you know, honestly though, I've never. Dude, let's be honest. What she's doing is insane.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's insane.
If we're gonna talk about it for real, that's fucking repulsive behavior.
It's very repulsive, and it's like, you know, if a white person had to ask his white friends, "Can I bring a Korean?"
That's insane.
What fucking, you know? No.
Yeah, no. Well, this is the problem with.
I would still have sex with her though.
Yeah, 100%.
Would you?
No.
If you were single.
No.
Why? Because she wouldn't fuck you.
Because of how she feels about whites.
Yeah,
it's a big no.
Yeah.
No, I understand. All joking aside about it, I did see it and I was like, we're going backwards.
I do think it should be a rule that you should, if you invite anybody, you should get permission from everybody.
Right, but it shouldn't be contingent upon the color of their fucking skin.
No.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Crazy. You're a fucking crazy person.
Like, you could tell that she's had experiences, like she doesn't trust them. She thinks white people are racist.
No,
so this would be funny.
Here's what happened.
This would be funny though. Yeah. That if you made love to her, you finally, like, for a year courted her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right when you were gonna come, you look at her and go, no. Oh my God, it was so funny. Like, as you know, you go, Kong. Oh, that'd be so funny.
Hit a gong.
In her face. Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You know what happened, though? She was hanging out with a group of other Asians, and one of them brought a white. and she was like, oh, he's up to that shenanigans. That's where this comes from. Someone she knows brought a white to a group. She didn't like the white. That's
I mean,
what
you
happened.
gues do things that are like shenanigan-like.
So do you.
Like what?
I mean,
Let's get into it.
should we tell them?
What is the shenanigans?
Pete, should we let them in on what they do? No, you guys, we really love you guys.
That's a shenanigan. Long, and then they giggle. You know what I mean?
People are really doing that.
Oh yeah.
When you walk in
Bobby.
the room.
Yeah.
Well, tell Tom about you learning about microaggressions.
All right.
and
So
how
yesterday I went to I was just Googling things. This is before I found out that Trump had COVID, and then I went to my high school. You know, I'm obsessed with my high school. So I went to Poway High School. I Googled that on YouTube, and then they go,
Wait, you're obsessed with your high school?
yeah,
Dude,
because
it's so pathetic.
yeah, 'cause
he
they
wants
don't-
to be in the High School Hall of Fame.
They don't respect me.
He wants to be in the alumni, the notable alumni.
They don't like me. They don't like me.
How are you not in the notable alumni?
I
Because
am
Tom
on
DeLonge
Wikipedia,
went
but
there.
I'm not by them.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because I
Is
don't.
this a big high school?
It's pretty big. Yeah, they don't find me to be a credible, entity when it comes to like fame.
Yeah.
Right? They think that like
That's kind of hard to believe, man.
well, they have people that are like if you look it up, we've done this before on the show where you Google, their notable
Yeah, alums.
alums, and it's like Ving Trang who plays the violin for the
yeah.
orchestra.
How many seasons were you on Mad TV?
8.
Come on, man.
I
Like
know,
that
but
alone.
But they don't care. But
That
anyway, I
thing
was
was on the air for 8 fucking years.
17. Well, the show was on air for 14 years.
The one that you were on, though.
Yeah, but I was on the show the last 8 years of Mad TV.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I met you on the street. when
I
you
know
were doing that.
and I remember that.
No, you don't.
What a great day.
Wow.
You don't remember
Yeah,
it.
Tomas, Sir
It's,
Tomas.
I have a vivid memory of meeting him on the street.
He says this all the fucking time. Go ahead, tell him.
It was you're with some tall blonde, really tall.
Was she cute?
Yeah. She was like 6'1". And then
Look at it.
I was like excited to meet you.
Yeah.
And we started riffing like a bit right there on the street.
Yeah.
And you hopped on my back.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
you don't
what
remember
monkeys
that.
do.
You don't remember that.
Yeah, I do. I hopped on your back and I go, I whipped you and I go, gallop on!
No, that's not the bit.
Fatty!
Nope.
No. No?
Nope. It was about a fire rescue thing. And
Oh, it
you were-
was?
I was rescuing you from a burning building.
Tom, let me just say something. When I see people with your body type,
Yeah.
I always jump on the back.
Just body type meaning, I can do deadlifts.
No. Body type meaning that you're not,
Bench press.
morbidly fat like some people we know, right? But you have a thickness to you.
Yeah, I'm a thick boy. I know.
Yeah. And that's not a bad thing.
And can you believe he's saying this? Bobby, you're basically like, you're just a squished figure of a taller fat guy, Bob. That's all. You're just if somebody accordioned a taller fat guy.
Jules liked that one.
Yeah. And hey, Andrew.
It's true. What you talk like you're not like you call him thick. You have such a rotund belly. You have a pot belly.
I'm fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not denying that.
Yeah, but you say you jump on his back.
Because I'm smaller.
Yeah.
Oh, so
A
someone
smaller fat guy
than you-
is going to jump on a fatter fat guy's body. Right? It's not the
right.
reverse. I'd get crushed by him.
Is that in the code? You
Would
guys all
you,
just
would
know
you think
that?
I would crush
Yeah.
you?
I don't think you would. I think I'd be able to handle your weight.
Yeah.
Don't get offended because you're doing us a favor. And
Hey,
thank you so much
hey,
for being
hey,
here. I
hey.
think you're very handsome.
But I mean, you're also taking jabs at my body. That's not even a microaggression. That's really not part of like society today to come after my physicality.
That's true. That's true.
And I'm
but-
very sensitive about it.
yeah, but can I just say something right now? I'm going to tell you. I found out what microaggression was because I went to the Poway High School YouTube. and
What's the name of the high school?
Poway High School.
Poway?
Yeah, and
in
they did-
Hawaii?
No, it's in San Diego.
Okay.
And they did a video on microaggression,
Okay.
and I'd never heard of the word before.
You've
And-
never heard of this?
No, and then I was laughing at their sketches
Yeah.
of what a microaggression is because I thought it was a comedy video. But then at the end they're like, "Don't do any of these," and I go, "Oh fuck, this is what my life is based on," right? So then I realized that my comedy is based on microaggression. And for those of you who don't know, I'm going to just tell you the definition of it, if I may.
Okay.
Microaggression is a term used for brief and commonplace daily verbal or behavioral indignities, whether intentional or unintentional, that communicate hostile, derogatory, or negative. I just said that so Asian. Derogatory, or negative attitudes towards stigmatized or culturally marginalized groups.
That's a lot to digest.
Yeah, so I'll give you an example.
Okay.
And this is what you shouldn't do.
Okay.
If you see, if you're hanging out with your Mexican friend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you go, hey, Pedro, or Jose, or Frank.
Sure.
It could be Frank.
It could be Frank.
It could be Frank. We don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Right? And that's what my point is, right? It could be Frank Castilla Ramirez Sancho, right?
Okay. And what do you do?
So I go, Frankie, I just want to let you know, man, you know, I don't think you don't act Mexican to me. That right there
Is a microaggression.
is a microaggression.
Right.
He go, hey, bro. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, what you mean, bro? Right?
Yeah.
I go, it's just that you don't know how to play an El Mariachi. Right? Bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do rap, though, bro, or whatever it might be.
Right.
I go, I don't think, that's a
Now,
microaggression.
Is
You
it a
can't assume.
microaggression if I go like, hey, Bobby,
Yes.
there's a sushi place across the street. What's it like?
Yes, that's a fucking microaggression.
Why? But it looks like a good spot.
I know, but would you ask Andrew that?
No, it's fucking redhead.
I know. You wouldn't want his opinion because he has no good taste buds.
Right.
Right. He likes boiled
Yeah, boiled
beef.
ham and
yeah,
shit.
boiled beef
of
and
course.
cabbage.
Right.
That's what
Yeah.
his types of people like.
But if there was a pizza place across the street, I'd
Right.
be like, hey, Andrew, what's up with that pizza place, man?
You're right,
It's delicious.
exactly.
Yeah, it's good.
delicious.
Right.
Oh, I think I'll get a
delicious.
slice on the
But
way
that
out.
is a microaggression, apparently.
It is, right?
Yeah,
but here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Are you of the mentality that, like, and I'm glad that we're getting into these microaggressions and putting it out there, or are you like, this is fucking nonsense?
No, what I'm trying to do is, because this is, they say about the pendulum swinging.
Yes.
Right? It's swinging the other way, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so I'm just trying to adapt to a new world. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I want to change.
What do you want to change?
I don't want to do no more microaggressions. You could do it to me. I like it.
You like the microaggressions?
them.
Really?
Oh, I love them.
So wait, do you like when you walk in the green room and they're like, bong, 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 or like all that, or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, I do.
What?
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah,
just
I
said.
love-
You so much.
But can I
pussy.
say this?
Yeah.
You're the master. Okay. And can I be your number one student?
Absolutely.
So basically, when you have
Absolutely.
when you have a class and people walk in the dojo, I'm like next to you,
yeah.
and also I want to like.
Okay, here's
you're
your
in the center. I'm
your need
off
for
to the side.
validation is going to get in the way of you getting pussy.
What?
Your need for validation is going to get in the way of you getting pussy.
But just for this one thing.
No, can't do it.
Yeah,
I'm
give me
sorry.
a different belt too.
No, you don't get a different belt.
I don't want to be
I
white.
see why you don't fuck now. I can see it right now.
I'm not asking for black.
This
Give me a
is-
brown belt with a stripe.
If I was a woman,
Give me a stripe.
here's what had just happened. I
Yeah,
was a woman that was about to fuck you.
Yeah.
And now I'm out. You know,
All
all these
right,
extra
okay, let me get
requests.
that. I'll just attend your class.
Exactly.
I don't care what position I'm in.
Look at that.
Also,
Can I tell the other guys? I know him.
No, Bobby.
What?
You
Well,
can't.
I
But if
know
it get,
him.
listen,
I know him.
What you're
you
supposed to
can, but
say.
it's a risk. If it gets back to me, you're fucked.
All right, how about this? How about this? You're the Mike's man, right?
Yeah.
Don't tell him, but I know him. Don't ever tell him, though. It'll fuck me.
Stavros?
Yeah.
The hard dick warrior.
Yeah.
You know this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Excuse me, Mr. Stavros. This guy
Yes.
says he knows you.
Bobby, zip, and now you got to do something for me.
Oh no! You gotta suck him, dude.
You know what, dude? If he was the master, I would suck him.
You gotta.
I would suck him for the
I
fight.
thought you just said I was the master.
You are the
so-
master.
And you know what?
Well,
Yeah.
guess what?
That's the hard
Now-
dick warrior's way.
Well, let me ask you. So I'm a kid. I'm not me, right? I'm a kid,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You're the
yeah.
master, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Don't say kid.
what do you mean?
You're just a man, maybe.
I'm 18.
Okay. How about 30?
Yeah.
It's my character.
All right, go
Okay,
ahead.
be you.
My name is Clippy.
Hey, Clippy.
Yeah.
You're the Microsoft
Johansson.
Clippy thing?
I'm Clippy Johansson.
Clippy Johansson.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, master.
Hey, Clip.
My name's Clippy Johansson.
I know. You've been in my class for months
I
now.
love it. Thank you so much. Thanks for signing my book. Anyway,
Yeah.
women, I've applied your rules to women's situations, and it doesn't take, they don't like me, and I just wanna bash them over the head. With
Clippy. Come on.
Jesus.
Too much?
Clippy, yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is some of these incels, right? You will have them in your class,
Sure.
right? And they'll resort to violence. What do you say?
Well,
You kick 'em out?
Hopefully, they don't get to violence, right?
Right.
And here's the thing about the hard dick warrior's way: getting pussy is a small amount of it.
Oh,
It really is.
You're blowing my mind.
It really is.
Is there money you can teach us how to make money too?
With 3 easy payments of $49.99, I can tell you the rest.
Wow.
Yeah. But truly, it's like if you feel depressed and you feel like a fucking piece of shit, you're putting out bad vibes.
Yeah,
it's
bad
all
vibes.
a vibes-based philosophy, right? So you got to take care of your own shit.
Yeah, man.
And once you start progressing on anything, Clippy, right? Whatever Clippy's up to.
What's up, man?
Okay? What are you trying to work on, Clippy?
Hey, man, you know what, Master? I'm trying to improve my vibe.
Okay,
Yeah,
but like,
and that's why I'm doing this right
do you
here
have
with
any
my fingers,
hobbies?
Get
Do
rid
you
of
have
that.
any-
dude. Oh, how about the Cane Loose?
Just you don't need hands up.
Yeah. I love rock.
We all do.
How about Okie
Hands
Dokie?
down, total.
Well, this
Okie
is
dokie.
that's the KKK.
Oh, that's KKK?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, my
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, so I'm just trying to work on my vibes.
Your vibes, okay. But do you have, I don't know, what do you read a book? Okay, here's
I read
the-
your book.
my book.
Audiobook.
Oh,
I didn't actually read it. No.
Oh, okay.
But I love your voice, that's why. Good job on narrating it.
Thank you, Clippy.
Clippy, are you trying to fuck the hard dick warrior?
I'm not gay, man. I'm not gay, man.
No, it's cool.
Are you? It's alright if you are.
Yeah, no, I'm Clippy
Actually, it's
Johansson.
way easy. If you are, that would help us out a lot. 'Cause getting cock is so much easier than getting pussy.
I would, you know what? On a deserted island, I would fuck you.
Can you imagine a
Fuck
book
me, I'm not
a
talking
book
about
about
me.
getting cock? The first page would just say "Go out," and then
Try.
that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
leave the house.
But like, how do I improve my vibe, Master?
Well, Clippy, and this is it's very psychologically healthy that you have to keep doing characters to ask me questions. You're clearly just wondering.
Yeah.
Is there something you want to work on? Do you want to go to the gym? Do you want to read a book? Do you want to become a cinephile? You know what I mean? Are there movies you want to check out? The more you start feeling like you're improving in your life, the more confidence that'll give you.
Oh.
And that will improve your vibe and sometimes give you something to talk about.
Clip.
That's
Sounds like
interesting.
you got some good stuff there, Clip.
Thank you so much, Master.
No problem, Clippy.
Yeah.
$49.99.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. That's interesting to me.
That's how those. That's how.
Let me ask you this though,
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Fahim Anwar. Let's
Fahim
give it up
Anwar,
for
everybody.
Fahim.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Fahim, by the way, has a special coming out. He's putting out a special. It comes out
May 27th.
May
which is-
27th.
On.
My YouTube channel. Putting it out is very hard to get. That's where the hottest specials are coming out nowadays.
It's coming. So it's already been out. So it's already out right now on YouTube. It's blowing up, right? We already know it
It's
is.
fucking huge. It's insane. I
48
can't
million
believe
views
it.
the first hour.
Yeah, I heard it's more than Gangnam Style, which was surprising to me for a special. Like normally,
Yeah.
You know what?
K-pop. It's doing K-pop numbers.
You know
Yeah.
why he said Gangnam Style?
That was racist.
That was very racist.
No, I don't even see color.
Yeah. Here, stop. Right. How dare you come into my fucking house and say Gangnam Style?
Get him, dude.
Right. It's like if you came in here, I said, "Here's some sand."
But you do that all the time.
You do.
And I say
do I
thank you.
really?
I say thank you.
Yeah. At your wedding, can we throw sand instead of rice?
That's what we do. That's like you're making fun, but that's
yeah.
tradition. We
Yeah.
throw sand.
It's funny that you're racist towards him, and because you think he's from the Middle East. He's fucking Italian.
Yeah, I'm Italian, dude.
This kid's from Northern Italy. His family's from.
He's from Afghanistan.
No, he's not.
Afghanistan.
Well, first of all,
Whatever.
he's from Seattle. If we're gonna
He's
be
from
real.
Seattle, but the origins of him.
His dad is Italian. His dad was a chef. Tell him about your
Chef
father.
Boyardee.
Boyardee, yeah.
Fahim, did you know Rudy? Have you guys met?
I only know of Rudy. Hello. How are you?
Hi.
Big fan.
Big
She was at
fan,
the
too.
comedy store show.
Big fan too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my thing on is doing Gangnam Style numbers, right? Like,
Have you seen his special on Netflix? I mean, on.
how dare
CISO.
you, man?
CISO.
Sorry.
I'm wearing
Do you
the
see a special on CISO?
Nobody saw. CISO didn't even see the special on CISO.
Yeah.
Fahim has put out a special. It's out right now for the fans.
Check it out.
Be honest, Bobby. One of the funniest comics you know. I'm dead serious.
Here's what I want to say about Fahim Anwar. Number one, he's probably the best joke writer out there.
Yep.
He's always doing new shit, clever shit. I don't like following him because it's like I just feel like my shit's so old compared to his. It's so relevant and so edgy too, and just crisp. I think you're the nicest guy too. Very talented, good actor, good writer. You're all around a super talented guy. I couldn't even look at your eyes when I give you the compliment.
that's so
this
nice,
way.
Bob.
You
Yeah,
were
thank
Fox
you, man.
News' #1 brown comedian this year.
Tucker Carlson named me a star to watch, which I thought was like.
Are you being real?
No. Why would I want that vote of confidence?
Oh.
Are you on this show?
What do you mean?
What are you talking? Of course it's not real. You think Tucker Carlson likes this guy?
Like it's Variety Top 10. Like
Yeah.
these are my comics to watch.
Let me tell you the comics you need to see. Here's a brown piece of shit that I've had a little thing for.
Any press is good press.
Well, he wouldn't be nice about it. That's true. There's no way.
Yeah.
No, Fahim's special is called Pro Life because it's relevant to what's going on
Is it
right
called
now.
Pro Life?
Because it's through Tucker's YouTube vertical. And like I didn't want to call it that, but he was pretty adamant about that. He was like, this or bust. And I need this heat.
And Fahim, for people that want to know how, because here's the thing about Americans, they'll look at this guy and they go, all right, do I really want to listen to this brownie?
Right.
And I'll say this.
Yeah.
I know and I mean nobody in our friendship circle that is more of an American, gun-toting, rootin'-tootin', freedom fighter, ex-veteran than this guy.
Yeah.
Well,
he is definitely some of those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not an ex-veteran. I got to squash that right off the bat.
You don't want stolen valor?
I don't want to do stolen valor.
Let me say something, because the things that we were talking about earlier, he would feel very uncomfortable with. So I think we should revisit those things.
The OnlyFans.
Yes.
What would you think about me and Bobby starting an OnlyFans?
It'd be a great move.
Yeah.
Told you.
But like, would you be cameraman?
No, I have too many things going on. Like, I don't need to do that.
You're busy.
Yeah,
No,
why would I do
the
that?
amount of money we're going to charge, we're charging $8 million because we're going to butt fuck.
Well. I'm gonna butt fuck him.
Yeah.
What if you switch?
He's never gonna get. He's never gonna
I'm the
get.
butt fucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fucker.
And if we
he's
said
a
we'll
fucker.
give you $1 million every time, well, check this out.
That's kind of what it's gonna look
That's what
like.
it's going to look like. So I'll give you
When were these taken and where were they taken?
about 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago in the front room. Can I tell you something that's
You're
crazy
lucky
about
you
this
were late.
photo?
What?
Honestly, your ball sack looks like a pussy from the back. Rudy's nodding. Doesn't it look like a pussy from the back?
It's like a fat pussy.
Bro, that looks like a fat fucking puss. You got a fat chochito back there, baby. Dude, swear to God, that does. It looks kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. Your
I
balls.
hate my ass.
What's wrong with your ass?
It's so flat.
Well, you don't. Well,
It
you
looks
definitely.
fine.
I want
It
to get
looks
the, I
fine.
want to get the Brazilian thing
Butt
done.
lift?
The butt lift. Yeah.
Dude,
And you
look
have to be in a wheelchair when you're at the gate. Have you seen it? Like when women get the procedure done, like all of them have to be in a wheelchair. because they have to, like,
Yeah. By the way, this is going to come back to haunt us for sure.
You think? Yeah, I think.
Yeah, we just threw this on the internet like morons.
Yeah.
Like that. There's no way that's not going to fucking ruin our career at some point.
So you would be cameraman if we give you $1 million every time to shoot us.
yeah,
$1 million
no.
bucks?
Yeah, I don't need it. I don't need the money that bad.
Wow,
See,
the
that-
special is doing very well.
Here's the thing about him. What I love about him.
Yeah.
He has principles.
He does. Yeah.
So back when he was young, I've brought this up. I got to bring it back.
Sure.
Right. Back when I was on Mad TV, right? This kid was working at Boeing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And all he wanted to do was comedy and television. So I walked up to him and I go, "Listen, I have a sketch on Mad TV that Dave Navarro's on, and I just need you to be in the sketch." He goes, "What is it?" I told him what it was. He goes, "Nah."
yeah.
He has principles.
That's always been Fahim's move.
Yeah, I like that about him.
I just like doing things that I like.
Or look at her face. She doesn't like singing.
Do you know how many comments we got about us making a band that we had? You know when we sung.
I know.
You know how many people said that you were a great singer and they loved it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
So many people.
Yeah. And if we did a band, right, you would be the lead singer. You didn't know that?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
You would. Sing something for us,
Please
please.
my throat hurts.
No, it doesn't.
drink some of that hand
Yeah, drink some
sanitizer.
hand sanitizer. No.
It'll clear it right out.
Yeah, but I think so. If we did a show about a murder, she would have to be dead. So then she could play a dead girl, right?
Right.
Right. She could just, yeah, whatever. Yeah,
A dead girl.
Dead girl. Yeah.
Do you think Andres, if we were a murder mystery, George is the neighbor, the creepy neighbor. Andres is he's got to be someone that works on the farm for us.
Well, or also Andreas is also the mystery guy. Andreas is the guy in the movie, right, where the whole audience suspects he does it.
Yeah.
Right, but he's not the guy, and he's also the guy that gives us valid information at the end of the movie.
Right.
It's like an Aaron Brockovich. Do you remember Aaron Brockovich?
You love this movie.
I love Aaron Brockovich. I've seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Where that one character was like really creepy.
I don't like it. It's a play on words. I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't like it.
Right. So how about this, okay? You're in an elevator.
Okay.
You see people running to get in. It's
Okay.
closing.
Okay.
Sometimes you put your hand in,
Right.
right, to stop it.
Right.
But who would you let it close?
Who would I let it? Whose face
Who would you
would I-
close on?
Right in
Right.
front of their face.
So what I would do, I'll just, and it has nothing to do with how I feel about them. I would just do it for a laugh.
Who would you do?
Fortune Feimster. All right, so you're in an elevator now. Who would you? Who's running toward?
Sprinting towards me.
Yeah.
I would let it close on Fahim Anwar.
Why?
Just because I saw him last night.
I love it.
Yeah, and I would just fucking yell something.
Because he would, I'll tell you why.
I would look at his eyes and I would say, never forget.
Right. Oh, 9/11?
Yeah. I would just,
9/11.
I'm a hack. I'm a hack.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like because I love Fahim.
Right. But so here's the thing. The reason I would do it to him is he wouldn't be, even when he's mad, he's not mad.
No.
He's too nice.
And he was with a beautiful girl last night.
Oh, my holy moly.
Is that his girlfriend, I guess?
It's a girl that he's seeing, yeah.
She's beautiful.
Holy moly. I hugged her so hard last night. I hugged her so hard. And I think he called me at 1 a.m. I swear to God. And I didn't pick up because I think it's about the hug.
Because you hugged her and then you were bubbling from the spit bubbles in your mouth.
No, we did we did a side hug.
Yeah.
But then her head hit my head.
Yeah.
And we touched heads like this, right? And I think our heads fucked.
You fucked her head?
Yeah. Because I did come.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah, I did come, right? So she went, dude, I went, oh, right? Yeah. And then I saw his, like, you know how Afghans get or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They get sand crazy.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
They get sand crazy, dude. Right. And they start thinking of crazy things. You know what I mean?
They won't,
like taking a bag and putting some sort of contraption in it and just putting it on the side of the road, right? Yeah. They get sand crazy, dude. Right. So what I'm saying.
Do you think when he's fucking her, he has to take off his C4? Or do you think he?
Yeah.
You think he does it with it?
Yeah, I envisioned him putting a mask, right? Having a pole, right? And then having someone dressed like Luke Skywalker, and he's going, you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
You remember that movie?
Yeah.
The New Hope?
Yeah.
On Tatooine?
Why are we attacking such a nice guy?
He's a great guy. My point is
and he's got a beautiful girl.
So we hit heads. Yeah. I came, right? He called at 1 a.m, right? And I didn't pick up because I knew that's what it was about.
Right.
Like, why'd you fuck my fucking girl's head?
But maybe it wasn't about that. It couldn't have been.
Should I call him?
Call him.
All right.
Call him up.
What do you think? Should I call him?
He's also a very handsome man.
He's a handsome man.
Wasn't he on SNL?
He auditioned I don't know.
He should do it.
He should do it. He's the best writer on the West Coast.
One of the funniest comics ever, too.
Yeah. So, right.
Fahim, handsome man. What a handsome
Fahim at 12:11 he called. So here
what do you
we
want
go.
to talk about?
I don't know. I didn't pick up.
You actually don't pick up a lot, and
I never pick up. I love it.
And I also have something to talk to you about too after the
Okay, good.
call.
All right.
Your call has been forwarded.
What is the thing that you want to talk to me about?
There was an episode you guys did 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when the fires were happening, and then you checked in on each person.
No, wait, stop. No, wait. Please don't. You want to do it?
Yeah, I do.
Because I want to say to people right now, I have empathy, great empathy, for the people that lost their homes.
Mm-hmm. You're letting me stay in your house.
I'm letting you stay at my house because of the fire.
Right.
Because Kalila's house was in Altadena, and they still can't get there.
Right.
So the dogs and Julie, and you can stay at my house forever.
Right.
Okay.
So Kalila's house was set on fire.
It got saved, but they can't go into the area.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because of the lead. What?
Because of looters?
No, Carlos, what?
What? I'm just asking.
What are you talking? No, but that's because of looters, man.
Okay, I'm asking why you can't go back, dude.
Because of the fucking chemicals and stuff that's in the air, man.
Oh. I
God,
know
dude.
chemicals, man.
Yeah.
So
anyway, so then what happened?
So I texted. I listened.
You're in New York,
and I'm in New York, and I hear this episode. Everyone, Andrew and Bobby are going to the people who reached out to them, and I reached out to Andrew, and I have proof of that text, and I reached out to Bobby, and I have proof of that text. On Friday, January 10th.
And I said that you didn't.
The day after the fires, you said I didn't. I said, hey, babe, how are you? Checking in on fires. I love you, is what I said to him. And then 2 hours later, he sent me back the text that said, not great, followed by this picture of an Asian man burning himself alive. In a protest to Vietnam. And that's what I was sent. And then I wrote, I love you. And then he said, love you too, bro.
You know what? It's time for you to read another passage.
Okay, one more.
God damn, dude.
One more. And that's
gotta get back on track.
I like reading the New Testament.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say you. Parable 58, cry out full-throated and unsparingly.
Oh, that's enough.
Lift up your voice.
That's enough. I already
Lift up
know.
your voice like a trumpet blast.
Whoa, I know what trumpet means.
Proclaim to my people their transgression, to the house of Jacob their sins.
Ooh.
Like a nation that has done what is just and not abandoned the judgment of their God. They ask of me just judgments. They desire to draw near God. Why do we fast? But yet you do not see it. Why do we fast? Afflict ourselves, but you take no note. See, on your fast, you carry out your own pursuits and drive all your labors. See, you fast only to quarrel and fight and to strike with a wicked fist. Do not fast as you do today to make your voice heard on high. Is this the manner of fasting I would choose?
What does that
fast?
mean?
They don't eat.
Oh, it's Ozempic. They had Ozempic back then. That's
Tonight we're gonna party like it's
You better watch it.
1999.
We started? We're not starting yet. I'll tell you why we're not starting yet.
Why not?
Because I almost didn't make it today because I got one of these zits right underneath the nose.
Let me see. Oh yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. And you know when it's right on the nose like this,
Hmm.
it's the most painful one.
No, the ones that are on the nose. That's right next to the nose.
Yeah, okay, the ones on the nose. This is second though.
Can you tell me if this is it? Can I show you something?
Your face?
No, look at this.
Oh. Yeah, let me see.
I'm serious.
Yeah, where?
Can you see it?
No, that's not a zit, dude.
What is a spider
You know-
bite?
No, you know what that looks like?
What?
You know how they put the cups on the body to like extract?
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
Does it?
Or a leech was there.
Well,
What about me? What about me?
let me see.
What about me?
Let me see.
Right here.
Yeah, see, you know what?
Yeah, yeah.
That looks like a zit.
Yeah. It's my asshole. It's my asshole.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Happy
No,
New Year.
we're not going into that yet. No, we're not
DJ
All right.
New Year. It's the remix for the new
It's
year.
good.
It's the Rudy girl. Hey, thank you guys for dressing up, by the way.
Yeah, first of all,
You look good. And Rudy said, I said,
my
Rude,
God.
we're dressing up tonight. And she said, what should I wear? And I said, just something a little fancy because it's New Year's.
Yeah.
And she goes, okay, I will. And then she wore second or third hand
yeah,
clothing.
that's fifth hand clothing.
Way to go,
Yeah,
Rudy.
where'd you get that shirt? I have so many shirts I gave you.
Yeah, but I like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But wait a minute. When I asked you if you dressed up and you said yes, why did you lie?
I dressed up.
You dressed. You dressed.
Period.
Yeah, she dressed.
You dressed, period.
Yeah.
It begins
you
and
didn't
ends
dress up. That's you going to like a formal ball or something?
Can you imagine if you went to at high school? They do like spring and have you done to a dance yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you go to?
Homecoming.
And did you wear that?
No.
What did you wear?
A sparkling dress.
How come you wouldn't wear that for here?
Yeah.
Because
Why
I
do you
thought it was too much.
You're not taking this job serious.
Yeah. And why do you look like Dora today?
Yeah, you do look
Yeah,
like
you're
Dora.
Dora-ish.
Let's go to the cave.
Yeah.
By the way, we have our own. What is he called? What's Andres' Dorian?
Yeah, Dorian. Yeah. He's
Dorian.
more Dorian. Yeah.
Oh, we need to find all the enemies. Count to 10. You're Dora. And you have the same tone. You look
Yeah.
just like her. Our little Dora. Thanks for dressing up, Rudy. Did you see George and Andres dressed up? They look good.
I like Andrea's suit. I like your shirt. Is that fitted?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's nice.
Fitted.
Yeah, where'd you get it at?
It was fitted from a TV show that I did.
Oh yeah, you stole it?
I asked for it.
Did you take it?
I did.
Yeah.
Don't you take clothes every time you do a show?
I always ask.
I asked the wardrobe, and
Yeah,
you
I go
make
word. Hey,
you make
do I have
friends
to buy
with me.
this?
No.
Sometimes they go, yeah, I'll just give you like discount, but sometimes they give it to you.
I always make friends with wardrobe, always. Because by the way, they're usually cool ass chicks.
Yeah.
And then you become cool with them, and then they know cool shit, know cool people, and then you go, can I take some stuff?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I take some stuff
I become friends with craft service.
because you're fat.
No, that's not why you fucked hard. It's they give me the good juice.
Oh, because they get the right.
They give me the right. Sometimes it's like they give like the star number 1 and 2, right? Protein shakes.
Yeah.
That they blend in the back.
Yeah.
And then like I'm like 15th on the call sheet. Yeah, down. So they go to the table and there's like 2 pretzels and a fucking piece of licorice on there. That's why I have to be friends with the fucking. And then they give me the protein.
Yeah, they go, we got you,
Yeah.
Bobo.
Or they'll give me like energy drinks and whatnot. But can I say something? About. Thank God 2020 is over.
2020 is over.
The worst, probably the worst year.
Yeah.
I mean, out of all the years
How about
that
this?
you've had.
2001, when 9/11 happened.
That was a good year for me.
Pretty good year.
I like that year.
2008, the market crashed, housing market. Didn't own a house then, so I was fine.
Yeah.
2020, kind of a bad year, but we started this podcast, so pretty good year.
Y2K was bad.
Y2K was bad.
Yeah.
But the computers never crashed.
Not only that, I got like 2,000 bottles of water. Still,
The joke was this.
I know, and I was doing a
The
separate part.
I know. Wasn't working.
Yeah.
When you do offshoot jokes
I know.
from the
I was
jokes,
doing an offshoot.
it never
I was
works.
doing an offshoot.
Isn't that interesting how far he's fallen?
He's fallen so
That's
bad.
you fallen far.
Your instincts are
It
wrong.
was an offshoot. Okay, then
I don't even
I'll
think.
relapse then.
No. Whoa, dude. I don't even.
Don't
you
joke
understood
around.
the joke. I think you just said that.
No,
and
I
then,
understood
and then,
it. No, I
and
did.
then when I said
I
it was
did.
an offshoot,
No,
you're like, oh,
no.
it's an offshoot.
I understood
so
before.
Get your mind together, dude.
No,
You can't fool a fooler.
You can't fool a fooler.
You can't fool a fooler.
No,
Nice
he's
try.
right. Damn it.
Yeah. You can't.
By the way, this is stolen valor. You're trying to act
feeling
like
the
you're
valor,
a fooler. You're not a fooler, bud. Stolen valor. You're not a fooler.
Yeah.
Don't fool a fooler.
Joan of Arc.
That's a
That's
real
valor.
fucking fool right here.
Joan of Arc's valor, dude.
This is a grade A fucking foolhead. You're not fooling a foolhead, pal.
My bad.
I'm foolish beyond my years.
Beyond.
Yeah. It's like
Got 52 years.
infinity foolishness.
Oh my God. Speaking of which, before we go any further,
Yeah.
did we watch Terrence Howard on Joe Rogan?
No.
Everyone in this fucking room has an assignment. You need to go home and watch this entire interview. It's going to blow your fucking mind.
Is Terrence good?
Better than good, buddy. Better than good.
He goes off?
He goes ham Sam. He is like a neuroscientific Cat Williams.
Wow.
He's gone. He's gone.
Lost
It's
it.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's loopy poopy. Look up one fucking clip of this guy.
I can't wait.
Remember, they have a thing called zero. They go from 1 to 0 to -1. There is no 0 to even.
Hold on.
The guy that got fired from Iron Man.
The amount of times I've sat in a garage in high school getting stoned out of my fucking mind and heard this in the background and then had to go, I got to get back to my mom's house.
Yeah.
Like the amount of times high in a garage in high school.
Get an Xbox. That's what I do.
But this is seriously, this conversation is happening right now in someone's garage.
Yeah.
Right now. Yeah. One guy's going, the magnetism was never stood still. And then that's me too high going, I got to go back to my mom's house. I got to go get a Gatorade at the gas station and go back to my mom's house.
Or there was one guy going, yeah, dude.
Yeah. Not paying attention at all.
Doesn't know what the fuck he just said. Goes, I get it.
By the way, this is how wonky this shit is. Go halfway down. Go halfway just in the middle and now listen to where he's at now. Go ahead.
I don't need anything else because they didn't want me to go and talk about this, and that's why I went out there and said, "Hey, pull out your calculator."
Wow.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Wow.
Pull out your calculator.
You listened to the whole thing.
It's you know what? It's what I imagine reading the Bible would be like.
Wow.
It's eating the thickest piece of chocolate cake. It's annoying as fuck. I couldn't stop listening to it.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the fuck? The first recorded zero appeared in Mesopotamia around 3 BC. The Mayans invented it independently circa 4 AD. He would have a twist on this.
Okay. I'm going to be real for a second. I'm a lay person.
Ditto.
Excuse me?
I just said ditto, you fucking moron.
Okay.
That's an agreement. I'm saying me too.
Okay, let's have it. Anyway, yeah. Touche, my friend.
By the way, how far away is this show from that show?
Polar opposite. No, I'm a peasant, okay?
Yeah, same.
I'm a lay person, and I don't know what the fuck that means. So what does that mean?
What does what mean?
How was zero invented in Mesopotamia? I think zero was something that was just like always a part of.
Now he's saying zero is they're saying it was publicly recognized as a thing that Mayans used.
But
as calculation. They had to
the idea of zero is something that's just a truth, no?
Now you're Terrence Howard. Now you're Terrence.
What I'm saying
Congrats,
is that there's a caveman, right? One caveman had 3 sticks.
Yeah.
I don't know what they collected. Rocks.
Rocks.
And one caveman didn't have any. That's 0.
Well, they killed that guy. He had nothing.
Oh, you killed the guy with the 0.
0 is dead.
Right.
If you had nothing, you die.
Am I? Okay, I guess.
You're not wrong.
No, explain it to me, man. What are they talking about?
When they started to recognize 0 as a numerical identification of nothing.
So there was a point in time that no one really knew that.
There was a point in time when I'm sure it wasn't communicated clearly.
Okay.
It's like gravity. It existed before people knew what it was.
I know, but that's my point.
They used to use a
Gravity
blank
always
space.
existed, though.
Look at that. They use a blank. At first, they'd use a blank space to indicate a nothing as a value. And when that grew confusing, they began using a pair of angled wedges as a placeholder for blank space.
Oh, so the literal circle of it.
Yeah.
The symbol of it.
Yeah, the symbol.
You mean the zero?
Yeah.
Yeah, zero.
And
Physically zero.
I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm like, am I drowning?
No.
No, honestly, am I drowning? Am I retarded?
No, you're trying to figure out zero.
Nobody. It's okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay.
It's relatively new. It's only 3,000 years old. Also, God bless the guy for having a new enlightenment.
God bless America.
Yeah, God bless America. God bless Terrence Howard. He said he's going to reinvent the periodic table.
Wow.
He said it's vertical and it's through sound. Colors are sound.
Wow.
Pretty cool. I hope it all comes true.
I Googled when marriage became an institution. It's 4,300 years ago.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, but what did they do before? I know what they did.
What do you mean, before marriage? What did they do?
There was like there were groups, right? Tribes. And like 2 or 3 alpha male dudes just pretty much fucked everybody.
Right.
And then guys like me and Carlos and Andreas, not you, Macon. I think you're one of the members. We were cucks or something. We jerked off watching.
Yeah, for sure. Historically, you in another universe was cucking. You guys were cucking. Fancy
But then
wasn't
people like
cucking.
us invented a word. You know what that word is?
Oh my God.
I can't put it. I'm just saying. That's what happened, I think.
Yeah. You need to watch it.
I want to watch it.
Because
I think it'll help me go to sleep.
Yeah, you're not going to retain any of the information.
Yeah, I don't think
You're
so.
playing the
Also,
100-year
game. When Mr. Miyagi was cutting the bonsai tree in the original Karate Kid.
Yeah, best movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
So good.
But what's the point, guy?
Oh, see, you don't know. You missed.
When I was watching in the theater, I'm like, that's what you do?
No, you missed it completely.
You're like
man.
the Benny Gesserit.
It's patience. It's meditation.
But he doesn't even sell it on eBay. He just kind of has them.
Well, he had a Pinterest for a while. I think Mr. Miyagi.
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him. No pussy.
That was his OnlyFans back then.
Yeah.
That's what OnlyFans was, trimming bonsai trees.
Yeah. And then look at Ralph Macchio. He's like, you fucking loser.
Dude, by the way, Ralph Macchio, same age today that he was then.
Yeah.
You see a photo of this guy?
I've met him.
What baby blood is he drinking that he looks that good?
He is also
Look at how handsome that guy is.
the nicest guy you will ever fucking meet.
Not surprised. Great
Just
actor, seems like a good dude.
Great guy.
Give me the age of this gentleman now.
He's 62?
Shut the
Really?
fuck up.
He's
That
gotta
guy's
be.
62 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's 62.
How did I fucking know that, dude?
That was good.
Well,
that was good, right?
On you.
Wow.
Yeah, one of the nicest guys in the world, dude. I love that guy.
So fucking handsome.
How did you know that?
What?
How did you know he was 62?
Hey, doing some late night Googling.
No, that's not what it, I think. I think because when the night I met him, all right, so I was hosting this thing called the Asian Excellence Awards. Okay?
Sorry. Welcome back to the Asian Excellence Awards. Why would they use a word like excellence with Asians? The Excellence Awards. Of all words to use.
So, yeah. Then.
The Asian Excellence Awards. Hosted by JC Oh, shit, dude.
It burns a bit.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, times have changed.
Times have changed.
All right, so you're
This is
hosting.
back in the day.
Yeah. So you're hosting the
Believe
Asian-
it or not.
I believe it. Trust me, I see it. The Asian Excellence.
Tarantino did it.
Is he Asian? No, but he likes
because
Asian shit.
Kill Bill and stuff. So he was on the show. That's where I have a photo on Instagram where I met, and we have a photo together. That's when I met him. Danny DeVito, and then Ralph Macchio was there too.
None of these guys are fucking Asian. Ralph Macchio did an Asian. He did Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito, why the fuck was he there? Because he's short like you guys?
Short like an Asian.
If you don't look at his eyes, he could be Asian.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that.
From the back. I'm like, look at that little Korean guy running away.
yeah. So, and Ralph Macchio was there, and I remember. I mean, not that the other people there were rude. It's just he was more available.
He was just nice.
He's a moment guy like you.
He's a moment guy. Yeah, he was just like, and I talking to me, and I was just like, and my
My brother, when he was drinking, was there.
That's when he was still using.
What?
That's when he was
well,
using.
My brother was so Danny DeVito, Tarantino, and Ralph Macchio, they were sitting backstage on these couches, and my brother was on the outskirts drinking, completely drunk. And he kept walking up to Ralph Macchio. I swear to God, and going, Karate Kid, dude. And then backing up.
He's not wrong, though.
Yeah, and I would go, I remember going, Steve! Stop! Right? He's like, dude, Karate Kid, dude. You know what I mean? Like fucking, like a stony, drunk.
I love
piece
your
of shit,
brother.
dude. Yeah. He didn't know anybody.
By the way, those three guys, fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito, Ralph Macchio, and
Fuck, marry, kill, Asian edition.
and Tarantino. Yeah, fuck, marry, kill.
All right, so who would I?
Tarantino, Danny DeVito, and Ralph Macchio. Fuck,
Marry Ralph Macchio.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, probably kill Danny DeVito.
You'd have to kill Tarantino because the name of the sake of his films. Kill Bill, kill Quentin.
That's true. But then you'd have to fuck Danny DeVito, though.
How fun to toss that guy around.
That's easy. That's the easy part.
He's a spinner.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
You fucking connect
well, he's
him.
the same size as me.
Right. You too.
We could 69. It would be like
It's just like two blueberries rolling around in the
yin and yang.
Because usually when I 69, I have to.
Yeah.
You mean I have to reach
a jumping 60.
Yeah.
Of course.
But you know, you guys, because you're both like little rotund bellies, it's like two magnets of the same side. You just can't they just can't connect. They just can't touch.
I had a girl once say that, like, dude, I like that you have a belly because it rubs against my clit and I can come quicker.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what? It does that?
Your belly goes down that far?
Yeah, I guess it does that.
My God.
Yeah. Anyway,
that's a tip for guys out there.
Yeah, it's a tip for guys. Anyway, so
if she
Ralph Macchio, great guy.
Ralph Macchio is the guy that we would marry.
Yeah. Can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
This is something I came in with.
Floor's yours.
Okay.
To another man's jumbo. Welcome.
Listen. I have a question.
Yeah, please.
So I didn't grow up around trees. A lot of woods, right? So let me ask you a question, dude. All right. You know, you watch a movie when somebody gets like knocked out, and then they end up in a warehouse or in the middle of the woods. They're tied. What is the first thing they say when they wake up? Hello. Why do they ask that?
Hello?
Yeah, they go, hello.
Didn't we talk about that already?
We did?
Yes. A full episode on hello.
You want to start again?
Yeah, let me start again.
Go ahead. Start again.
Are you like me when you listen to a song like Lionel Richie or Adele and they say hello, do you say hello back? I always do. Hello. I always go, hello.
Hello.
Anyway, that's all I want. I want to start off that way. And we've never talked about that before. Yeah. And you know what Lionel Richie, man?
Lionel Mitchie?
Yeah, Lionel Richie.
What did he do?
His face is out of control.
Why?
It's just so Lionel Richie-ish.
Right, it's uniquely him.
Yeah, it's just like so, and also he's got the fucking cosmetics surgery, so now he's looking like a black Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch?
Yeah. Why does Benedict Cumberbatch look like he had facial plastic surgery all the time?
He did. He was in a tragic accident when he was 7 years old.
Doctor Strange, he did.
Yeah.
He was in the car accident.
They had to fix him.
Yeah.
You remember?
I do.
Here we are in Quinnipiac University, home of men's NCAA Division I hockey championships this year. They beat Minnesota. They sure did beat Minnesota. The longtime most winningest hockeyist championship are, of course, Michigan.
I don't like the sport. I don't care about the college sport.
Of course, Denver and Michigan hold the reigning 9 titles apiece, I believe. And Quinnipiac University men's NCAA Division I hockey champs of this year, and they've hosted us at their college thanks to Fancy B. Thank you, Fancy B, for having us.
Thank you.
We are in the midst of a wooded area that we drove through today in Connecticut.
Yeah.
It's called the Sleeping Giant Hill Woods
State Park.
Sleeping Giant State Park. You think your people live in the forest?
No, but if you were lost in the forest,
I'd be like if
you saw a naked Bobby Lee there peek around a fucking oak tree.
Yeah, you'd be like, he
and
belongs here.
Right? You'd be like, fuck, he lives here.
Yeah.
Is that the language you speak? Somebody said that we seem like we have our own language. Do you think we could communicate without using English? Let's try.
Yeah. Ready? I'm gonna. So we're in an elevator. I need to know the environment.
Yeah.
Job interview. I'm interviewing you.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what the factory. It's a factory.
Yeah. For what?
Felt.
Oh, felt factory.
For Muppets and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For
you know
puppets.
For puppets and stuff.
Puppets and Muppets.
Yeah, but we're in an island off of Thailand.
Off the coast of Tunisia.
Gonk.
Oh, Gonk Island.
Yeah, Gonk Island.
Got it.
Right.
Who's interviewing?
I replaced the N with another O.
Right. That's how crafty I am.
I like it.
But if you put the O in the place with the N, it'll sound something different. What is it?
That's the SAG Awards when he did A Star Is Born. Shit.
Oh yeah, he played the
He was
dad.
great.
I know.
He played
He was
Lady Gaga's
great.
dad.
He was
Yeah.
great in that.
So he didn't have a girlfriend at the time, so he was like, "Hey, we're nominated as an ensemble cast." So
Wow.
he was like, "I don't want to go by myself. I feel like a dick." So I went with him.
Did you guys have a blast?
We did. We had so much fun.
Did you meet
But
Lady
Eddie
Gaga?
Of course.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Eddie Griffin was there. I was on set with him most of the whole time. But Eddie Griffin was there, so I
How?
felt more comfortable. Eddie was in the movie.
Did you see the movie?
Yeah.
Eddie Griffin was in Stars Born?
Yeah.
What did he
He's
play?
the star. It's about him. It's him and Bradley Cooper.
They're besties. Dave Chappelle was in it.
I know Chappelle was in Eddie Griffin.
All the good
See?
comics.
There's Eddie.
All the good
The
comics.
scene though. Okay,
Oh,
let's
look how vibrant.
let's end the pod. It would sit so long.
What's your problem?
We
What is
promote
this?
It's great. I loved her.
You
Be
didn't
nice.
even watch
I-
it, piece of shit. I don't know why we made up.
hey, I'm sorry. I love you. And I'm going to watch your special, and I'm going to promote it.
I want you to watch it and give me notes on what you like.
You know what? In fact, I'll go on my Instagram. And
I'll just give you 2 clips. Can you watch a clip?
He'll watch a
They're-
clip.
They're like a
not only that, send me a clip on my Instagram, and I will post it on my
I don't
Instagram.
even know where it is.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I got some followers. I'm gonna do you a favor.
You do have followers.
Yeah, so it'll be great.
I need some followers.
Well, you're going to get him from this. Eleanor is one of my favorite people. And
I love her so much.
I love her more, but it's fine.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
That Andrew.
Please watch No Country for
Old Women
on the Comedy Store YouTube page. We'll put the link in the description below. We
Yeah.
appreciate you so much, Eleanor. We love you.
You know, last night it was Margaret, Arsenio, and I just was sitting in that room going, I mean, when I was younger, before I even did comedy, like they were in the scene, and I was like, I mean, you never thought that you would ever do shows with them.
I mean, Arsenio for sure, because I didn't know if he would come back and do stand-up as much as he's doing.
Yeah.
I thought he would, because also, by the way, I got on stage and I was like joking around about him.
Yeah.
Because I was like, legend, like give it up for that guy.
Yeah.
And then I made like a dumb joke. You know when you like do a joke, you're like, that's not true. Why did I do that just for the laugh? Like
What
I
was
was
the
like,
joke?
well, because I was like, I love that he knows who I am. And I was like, he calls me, you know, Andre Santigli, but I still like it.
that was a funny joke.
And they got a laugh, but it's like, that's not true. I just said that just for the bit. But the crowd loved it, and I was like, he knows who I am. He's very nice to me. Why did I do?
It was so, when you said that,
I was
he
insecure.
looked at you.
No, he didn't.
And then he walked out the door in a sad way.
No, you're lying because you were in the room, and B, I watched him in the corner. He laughed.
Yeah.
You were in the back with Margaret playing with her dog.
Yeah, I like to mouth kiss her dog. But my point is this.
Time out. Let's talk about it. Last night, this guy.
I'm sick.
Remember when he got all?
I don't feel good.
Remember when he got emotional about the Netflix dinner he didn't get invited to? And last night he comes in with Margaret. He's like, "How good was that dinner?" They went to like an Asian inclusion dinner or whatever, and it was all the famous Asians. And he got invited to that, didn't you? And you bragged about it. All the famous Asians that were there. Name the famous Asians that were there. Go ahead.
Oh, the famous Asians?
Name them all.
Okay, that guy from
Ali Wong.
No. She wasn't there. I'm going to tell you right now.
She wasn't?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
then
going to tell
this-
you right now.
this must have
I'm
been a
going to
bad
tell
dinner.
you right now, right?
Who was there?
The dude from Revenge of the Nerds, that Asian. What he ride the bikes?
Oh, I love that guy.
You don't even know his name, dude.
Nah, who cares?
Yeah. The guy that invented like the shape of the dumpling.
Oh, really?
yeah. He didn't actually the ingredients, no, but the shape.
Did he base it off of you?
Yeah, so there wasn't a big.
Who was there?
It wasn't a dinner, dude.
You're lying. There was a famous Asian dinner, and he went, and they talked about it all night.
There's
last night.
Asian dinners all the time that are famous, but no one gives a fuck about those things. I've always been invited to those things. All right?
Who throws?
I'm the King Ching Chong, dude. Right? I paved the way for all the other Ching Chong.
Ching Chong.
They always invite me.
Who threw the party? Is that someone's house?
No, it was at a gigantic dinner thing outside downtown.
Who throws it?
I have to look it up. It was an organization. I forgot
What is it called? AAPI? Is it
No. There was a.
Is it Asian American Pacific Island?
No,
Month?
it's not that. It's hold on.
Is that what it's called?
Excellence.
No, it's not the Asian accents.
That's
hold
May
on.
1st to May 31st. Oh, we're almost out of it. Then.
No, hold on.
Asian.
Wait.
So AAPI. That's
Wait.
Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage.
What was the
It's the whole month of May.
Wait, the dinner called.
They give black people February, and it's 28 days, and these guys get 31. That's insane. These Asians, dude, that's out of control.
Wait,
Although there are significantly more of them. That's true.
Yeah, so I always go to that. So who was there?
Who was there?
John Cho, Stephen Yun, Michelle Yao.
Huge.
All the Olympics, the guys, the gold. The Chinese guy that's great at the Olympics. The
Which team? The basketball team? The Olympic men's basketball team?
None
of them.
Yeah,
huh?
none of them.
Fencing.
Guys, it's so funny what you guys are doing. This.
Archery.
Look at us ice skate. Glorious. The movement.
It's mostly Russians ice skating.
No, we have a Chinese guy. What's his name? Nathan Chang.
We talked about him. We got
yeah,
one.
he's so good. Anyway.
Yeah, Zun
Yi. That's not him.
Zhu Yi.
Anyway, so they were there, and then
we bought his.
Oh, Asif Ali was there.
Asif Ali.
Yeah.
Right. This is the thing that bothered me last night. Asif Ali, old friend of mine. He also goes, oh yeah, and W. Kamau Bell. I go, he's black. By the way, none of those guys are Asif Ali that we're talking about.
Yeah, why do you pull out that guy up?
It's just another guy named
W. Kamau Bell. That's it.
Actor.
First one.
First one.
Yeah. W. Kamau Bell was there, and I said, why was he there? And Bobby said, we invite blacks too. That's what he said.
We do.
You let in.
We invite blacks, and we invite some Hispanics who have kind of Chinese eyes, and then we also invite. We do. You have to either get high. If you're Mexican, you got to be high.
Yeah.
There he is.
There's Asif. We love him.
He's so talented. So anyway,
but he's Indian, which is Asian. So
that is Asian.
So it counts. W. Kamau Bell. He's a black guy, right?
Yeah, but he fucks with Asians.
Everybody fucks with Asians.
You don't fuck with Asians. You ridicule and you oppress. He builds us up.
I've spent my life fucking with an Asian. This has ruined my life. So you got sick this morning? Would you wake up sick? You missed our call with Hulu?
Yeah, I woke up sick, and then I have to go and do Logic's movie tomorrow. I'm dreading it, but also, and then I had to rush to do some good times. But, at the end of the day, we're still standing, and we will move forward.
We're sitting right now.
Okay, we'll be sitting, and we'll sit forward. We'll sit forward.
I am leaning forward.
I know you are. And we will continue. I imagine us doing this for many good years.
One more.
We're done?
No.
No, I'll be real.
No, I
think till 2025 for sure, though.
I'd say 2030.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's too
well, you won't.
You won't be here.
Yeah.
You won't be here.
Yeah, you'll be directing fucking commercials or something then.
Oh my God, but you know what kind? It'll be like
industrial commercial.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
or you know what? He'll be washer dryer. It'll be like combo washer dryer.
Yeah.
Do you want to wash and also dry at the same time?
Yeah.
He'll be directing bullshit like that for sure.
I think I can predict what we're gonna be in the next couple of years. I think Carlos in 5 years is no longer to be in LA.
What?
Just hear me out.
Okay.
He's going to be one of those guys that's going to live amongst other people like him in an island, do beads.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? A lot of smells.
I like this.
Like lighting, you know what I mean? Powders and stuff.
Okay. Where's McCone going to be?
McCone is going to go back to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll have to.
I mean, that's my prediction. You're going to be back in Minnesota, but you're the big wig. You know what I mean? You're going to be in part of some sort of design. You can do something with design.
That's the name of your design firm is Bigwig.
Bigwig
Designs.
Bigwig Designs.
But it's going to be in Minneapolis. You'll have an office.
What about Fancy?
Fancy. I like industrial commercials.
Thank you.
Oh, we mean that.
Yes.
Okay, good. He's not working for us anymore then in 5 years. Okay. What about Jet Ski?
Jet Ski's going to be and this is where it turns bad.
Oh no.
This one's gonna hurt.
This one's going to hurt.
It had to be.
It's going to hurt us, not you.
What?
You're going to be a huge comedian. You'll have your own talk show.
Oh, like big, like super fat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She will gain weight.
Yeah, a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a woman.
And her new name is going to be Roly Poly.
Roly Poly.
Yeah. And the introduction of the song, Roly Poly.
That's
and she's
so
going to
good.
roll down this hill. Right? Like a pill bug.
Yes.
And you'll come out like that, right?
Yeah.
And you go, you ready to have some fun? Right?
Everyone in the audience
Yeah.
arena is wearing roly-poly shirts.
Right.
Roly-poly bug glasses.
And then you will delete us from your phone.
You'll delete us from your phone.
You will delete us from it. You will go, oh, like when we come up, let's say something to me about us.
About
I'm Jesse in the future.
Oh. Jess, it's been so long. How have you been?
Roly poly.
No, we know you're roly poly.
And do you love it though?
It's so cool.
It's through the scales, up in the fucking heavens.
So you lost your ability to talk?
What do you mean?
You got so famous you couldn't formulate phrases?
Hey guys, when I go down that hill, dude, that's for real. And I do it every show.
So how come you haven't like gotten in contact with us again? We've been calling you to come back on the Bad Friend show, and you.
Excuse me.
We just would.
You're not an interviewer from News.
It's me. It's Andrew Santino.
Oh.
Hey, Rolly, it's Bobby.
Oh, you're the sound guy, right?
Oh,
yeah, but yeah, I've been doing it part time. But I was wondering if you
what's the tagline?
Whoa, we know what you're going to be doing in 5 years. Sound.
Oh,
the sound guy now.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you wanted to get dinner, like old times. We get I'll get us a tomahawk steak.
Roly poly is fine. Roly poly is.
It's a therapy thing.
No, like she just goes into herself.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's so sad.
All right, what happens to me in 5 years?
You're not my driver?
Do some
excuse
people
me.
have drivers?
I just got an Uber X.
No, I'm not.
You're an Uber X?
No, I'm Lyft.
Oh, you're Lyft?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got to get to the airport.
I have to drive you?
Yes.
Where are you headed?
Well, my private plane.
You think you're
Wait.
a sound guy has a private plane?
No, you're the sound guy. I'm Jesse still.
You're you.
Oh, right now?
Right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. sorry.
I got to say this.
Yeah.
You are going to be working sound on Roly Poly live shows.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be the driver. I'm going to be the local driver that picks everybody
I know,
up.
I
This is
know.
where we are in 5 years.
I know.
The team is dismantled.
It's dismantled.
Carlos has fallen in love. He's moved to Texas.
Yeah.
He's opened up a business of bead making. You're correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
McCone, by the way, couldn't get to Minneapolis. He got to Duluth instead. Couldn't get all the way back to Minneapolis.
Right.
And the only thing you got wrong, because all this is right, because I've seen the future.
Yeah.
Is the fancy part.
What is it?
Did not get to direct one commercial.
I know.
Not one.
I know. Close though.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
They were considering.
He met with the ad agency,
and they liked him. He was in the.
They didn't understand.
He was in the mix.
They didn't understand him.
They didn't understand him.
Yeah.
What's your vision? My vision is to. Okay, we can't.
You're out.
You're out.
Yeah.
Get to someone with more clear, concise English.
Yeah, so that's it in 5. But the next year, we'll be still here.
Next year will be a great big year for Bad Friends. Yeah. We are finally going to announce our Down Under tour dates. We have 10 cities we're playing.
Mm-hmm.
We really appreciate it. I mean this. We got the numbers in the tickets that we sold this year, the cities that we played. It was monumental. It was like one of the best years
How
of my
many tickets
entire
did we
life.
sell this year?
Around 100,000.
100,000 people came to go see us.
Yeah, it's insane.